Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals, as we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Cardinals will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Western Michigan's offense will have the first possession of the game. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Across the 45. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Feeling some heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Offense set on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line.
2nd down coming up.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He's right on target. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Going up top on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Off play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the upright.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Looking left. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. He's got the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's Buckley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll go back to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Middle Tennessee. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Beast, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Using the quick game. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Turns it loose. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. They'll go hurry up here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Gets some yardage and gets down. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can...
Oh, look out! He's at the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
First down.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Wolf. Got it set up on the outside. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be third and short from their own 33.
Third down coming.
They'll try to run for it. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
For the offense.
They're getting this guy lathered up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. Discards a man. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They get to him as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. 1st down from the 49. Looking for a man. It's Wolf. Got his man quickly. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st, and it's picked off.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it into a 2-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out where our playmakers have the best matchups. Let's exploit those, David.
And it would put our defense in such a great position. Fourth quarter, 2-possession lead. It makes it easy to play defense.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The quarterback takes a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not